Good morning, boys and girls. Today, I have a very special book. Can everybody see what's on the book? Well, let's take a look at it. It says, Here, George. And the story is by Sandra Boynton, and the pictures are by George Booth. Do we see a dog? Huh? We see a dog? Yeah, we see a dog. Okay, let's look at the back. It says, George is a big dog who likes to just sit around. But here's another side to George that even his family doesn't know about. Oh my goodness. So, can we look through the pictures and see what we're gonna go through? So, it says, Here, George, again. You see? You see how George is just sitting? Yeah. He's just sitting there, enjoying himself. You see how George comes close? Oh no, look. You see how George is sitting by the window? You see? He lays down. What is this, guys? What do you think these are? What do you see George doing? Does he get back up? Oh my goodness, that's so silly. You see how he's dancing? That's kooky. You see how kooky that is? You see his tail moving? You see how he's remembering? That's so cool. Okay, so what do you guys think this book is going to be about? Well, for me, I think it's going to be about George and how he has a secret life without his family. So, together we're going to read Here, George. Okay? It says, This is George. He likes to sit. Here, George, says a lady's voice. George does not move. Here, George, says a man's voice. George does not move. Come on, boy, says a child's voice. George doesn't move. That's okay, says the lady's voice. George must be tired. We'll go for a ride without him. So the man, the lady, and the child drive away. Aw, poor George, right? George is feeling glum. Do we know what glum means? Well, it means sad. He lies down and he closes his eyes, right? Do you remember these? Do we remember what these look like? Well, do you remember what they are? They're music notes. It says, outside, some wild music begins to play. George opens his eyes. He likes music. Now George is sitting. Now George is standing. Now George is dancing. And dancing and dancing. Until he can't dance no longer. George hears the car door slam, 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 slam. He sits up and wags his tail. We're home, George, says the lady's voice. George doesn't move except his happy tail. We're home, George, says the man's voice. George doesn't move except his happy tail. Come here, you sweet puppy dog, says the child's voice. George doesn't move except his happy tail. Yes, this is George. He likes to sit. He likes to sleep. He loves his family. And he's wild about dancing. See? Which no one knows about but you. So, what do you guys think about the book? Do you think it's kind of cool that George has a secret life? How about what's your favorite part of the book? Well, my favorite part is that George starts wagging his tail when his family comes in. And another part is that he likes to dance. See? He hears the music and then he starts dancing. That's so cool, right? Well, what's another favorite part of yours? Yeah? My goodness. Can we retell the story? Well, let's use the 5 fingers. In the beginning, George's family goes for a drive, right? Then George is sad. He hears the music. He starts dancing. Then his family comes home and no one knows he danced. Ah, wow. So, this is George.